Good morning. Welcome to Somerset News Network. Now I've got to add a video here of Tommy Robinson. Not going to say I agree with everything he says. I applaud him for what he's doing, trying to highlight the crime of grooming gangs in our major cities. It's been overlooked. The police are scared to do anything. There was a report in the Times that there was a girl of 14 being raped by 50 men. The police arrived and arrested the girl for being drunk. The men, they just got off. Could be because they're of Asian descent, maybe, or of a religion. I don't know. But Tommy has highlighted what's going on. He is trying to save kids. The most important thing you can do in life is look after children. That's what we're geared up to do. Our establishment, the police, politicians and the press have literally got a vendetta against Tommy. Why? For telling the truth. For highlighting something that they haven't done anything about. Why haven't they done anything about it? Because they don't know how to do it. They're worried about a backlash from these criminals. A policeman once told me, when I asked why they aren't stopping these criminals, he said, "Oh, our bosses won't let us do anything. They're scared of riots." So is this the pressure, power that these religious groups of criminals have got over our government? Have we become no-go areas in this country so crime can thrive? You really need to look at this. Everybody needs to stand up and say, hang on a minute, this is enough of this. We got to protect our kids. Anyway, this is Tommy's last video, and I put it up because it's been taken off of his website, and I think everybody should see it. Him talking frankly and honestly, and I think I quote Voltaire. He said, "I may disagree with you, but I'll fight for your death, your right to say it." The only problem is, I agree with what Tom is saying. I disagree with the way that he's gone about doing it. Anyway, Tommy, I'm going to leave the last word to you.
So I'm in prison for the crime of journalism, for exposing Muslim paedophile rapists. British journalists don't seem bothered about this at all. They are puppets of corporate globalist media. In fact, they're not even journalists. They're activists. They want to control the narrative, and in effect, they want to influence public opinion. Your opinion. Anyone that challenges that control over public opinion is a threat. They're a danger. I'm a threat to the British political establishment. They haven't invested a lot of time and effort to sweep Muslim paedophile grooming gangs under the carpet, to hide the reality. They know this issue's a tinderbox ready to ignite. A small spark will light a fire that will rage for years to come. Be that spark. People have had enough. They're angry. The British public is rightly outraged. They don't want their children raped, pimped and beaten. The UK government and the judicial system want to keep this issue quiet. Our kids are being abused, molested and raped on an industrial scale. Why are people accepting this? Like it's normal. Like it's just another news cycle. Europe, this is my message to you. All right-thinking right-wing parties need to shout out about this issue too. This problem's not confined to the UK, you know this. You need to highlight the issue using every means at your disposal. Do not let your governments hide the truth. Expose them for the rapist, appeasing demagogues they are. If a globalist establishment in the UK is happy to persecute me, happy to imprison me like this, then they will be just as willing to do the same to you. It's time to fight back by all means necessary. The rape of children is something that everyone should expose. Do not let the corporate globalist media control the narrative. Get out there. Expose this sickness for what it is. Force your governments to take action. Force them to go public about the industrialised rape and molestation of vulnerable children. If this happened to vulnerable young Muslim girls, towns and cities all over Europe would become a war zone. Don't be silenced. Don't be intimidated. Rise up and challenge the established political class. Be relentless and know that you are playing your part. Generations of vulnerable children are counting on you. In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. I am Tommy Robinson, political prisoner, A208 4CG. My life relies on your voice. Do not be silent.